Good afternoon from Alawai Neighborhood Park, which is adjacent to both Iolani School and Alawai Elementary School. We're getting set to live stream an ILH varsity softball tournament semifinal game between the host Iolani Raiders and the visiting Kamehameha Warriors. I'm John Tamanaha, alongside Dean Yonamine, former head coach of the Iolani softball team and baseball team. Back.
I'm back. Better than the last time we were out here trying to do a game, though, John.
Yeah, this is our second attempt.
Yeah.
We didn't plan to do a tournament game, but this came upon us. And that was fortunate because that game against Punahou got rained out. We'll play for the state title next week on OC 16, but we'll see who comes through on this half of the bracket. Kamehameha beat Sacred Hearts 15-0 to advance to this semifinal against the Raiders, who earned a bye as the second seed to Marino. And here we are. What are you looking for here? What do you expect?
You know, really two kind of contrasting teams, you know. The last time they met, you know, did a lot of small ball, a lot of quick, good handlers of the bat on the Raiders side, and really ball in play, stole a lot, bunted a lot. Allie Capello, Iolani came up with some big hits with some girls on base. Kamehameha, mainly a power hitting group. They do have some team speed, but shucks, Coach Benny said they got some big sticks, and especially with this wind blowing out here, you know, could be trouble if the Raider pitchers don't keep it down.
Yeah, when you look in that home run category for the Raiders, Kamoku has 8, Rabe has 4, Lyman 3. There's some crooked numbers in that category. The Raider side, it's mostly.
Yeah. Like what got them to the championship in 2019.
Yes, these are still the defending state champions, Iolani Raiders. There was not a state tournament last year. They did not win the ILH championship.
That's right.
That was Punahou.
That's right.
So there is a significant title to chase here for the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders got a number of girls that were, you know, on that state championship team. You know, no seniors for the Raiders this year, you know, all underclassmen. So Coach Benny mentioned that, you know, it's been a little bit of reloading, but also giving these girls a lot of experience and going into next season as well. But they've been coming together, doing a good job with the camaraderie and playing a lot better. Coach Benny mentioned they got a little later start than maybe some of the other clubs on the field and getting into some scrimmages. So right around now, they've been rounding into some shape here.
One of those players who was on the state championship team is in the circle for the Raiders. That is Allie Capello, who was a freshman. Now she's a junior. She's a starting pitcher today. Tell us about her.
You know, Allie's a pretty good power pitcher. You know, she's going to rely on Yeah, again, a great player, great speed, knows what to do with the bat. In softball, they call her a little bit of a slapper too, slapper bunter, but she does have a little pop too, so the Raiders can't fall asleep and just groove one for her.
First pitch in there for a strike. 1-1.
Rise ball there for Cappello.
One ball, one strike, just getting started here.
Good spot on the outside. They're going to try and stay away from Agena. She gets it in the air, so left-handed batter hit it into the wind there in left field.
One ball, two strikes. Haley Agena leading things here for the Warriors. That one's low, even the count at 2-2. Wind is blowing, what would you say, left to right here, Coach?
Left to right, yeah. Blowing out too, definitely going out towards right center. So I said they gotta make them hit it to left field. Anything to right, well hit, it's gone.
That would slap down to third. Acosta get it back. Cappello.
Trying to stay away at this point. See if they can be successful away. Also, you know, you got to test the umpire too, right? What is he calling? They're going to give that one ball out.
Strike three called on the outside.
Yeah, Cappello, you know, good control. Definitely giving that one ball out. Between that outside corner and the plate and the batter's box, they call that the river, and looks like the umpire is calling the river for them. So.
Is at third base today for the Warriors.
Curveball down there by Cappello.
McClinton hitting .563. She's got 2 home runs. 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
You know, you look at that first 6 batters for the Warriors, you know, 543 again, a 563 McClinton, 633 Kamoku, Higa at 500, Donahue at 500.
That one's fouled. Make the count 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 down, top of the first. Two balls and 1 strike to McClinton. 2-2.
Keely Kai behind the plate there for the Raiders, doing a good job of framing that outside pitch. You know, converted outfielder, very athletic young lady. Probably could play all 8 positions. Probably the only thing she doesn't do is pitch.
2-2 pitch. Full.
A little curveball there on the outside, trying to get McClinton to chase a little bit.
Yeah, you were mentioning Keely Kai. She has played some positions earlier in the season, but has settled in behind the plate. Three-two pitch, slow. McClinton draws a walk.
It's a little low there. Pretty good mixing it up there by Cappello, you know, going out, out, and then trying to get that full count pitch to catch that inside corner there.
That brings up the shortstop, Kayla Kamoku. She's hitting .633. McClinton at first. Called straight.
Good slider on that outside again by Cappello. First baseman Kealohi Markham playing up, anticipating possible bunt, slap.
Warriors will have runners at the corners with 1 down here.
Good piece of hitting there by McClinton, not trying to do too much with that breaking ball on the outside, slapping it to right. Warriors got something going here in the first with first and third.
And now Higa
Kamoku
comes to the plate. McClinton's now at third. Yes, Kamoku got that hit. She is at first. For Kamehameha, who's batting 5.
Kamehameha transfer from Roosevelt. This is her daughter of your classmate Ward Higa, 87 grad.
Yeah. Throw down to third. Kamoku makes it to second on that pitch. Makes the count 1-1. Now there's 2 in scoring position for Kamehameha.
Raiders playing about halfway. Middle's up, but halfway.
That one bounces in.
Good hands by Kilikai. Raiders got to be a little careful here with Higa up to bat, you know. Great power.
Ahead in the count, 2-1. Cappello looks at her wristband. And here's her pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good off speed, yeah. Good off speed pitch there by Cappello, mixing it up on Higa.
One out, 0-0. Top of the first, 2 on, 2-2 count. Higa calls time. Strike 3 called on the outside. Big pitch there by Allie Capello.
Big. Play there. Good.
2 called outs by Allie here in the first inning. Now this is Nicole Donahue, the catcher. Takes ball 1. Two runners in scoring position. McClinton at third, Kamoku at second. Donahue at the plate. That one's wide.
You know, the lineup doesn't get any easier for Cappello, so you can't really pitch around Donahue in this position, hoping that you can get Tellez out. So she's got to come get her a little bit here.
That one's chopped foul.
Looked like a little drop ball there on the inside corner there by Cappello. Doing a really good job moving the ball in and out on the Kamehameha Warrior hitters.
Two balls, 1 strike. Donahue sends that one to right, and that drops in front of Ichimura. Both runs score. 2 RBI for Donahue.
By Donahue, just in front of Ichimura. Good decision early in the game. Don't let that batter runner get into scoring position. We got a courtesy runner there at first for the catcher Donahue.
That is number 3. At the plate, Nevaeh Tellez, playing second base today.
Sign of a veteran pitcher there. You know, don't get a little rattled. Still early in the game, like I said. More chances left for the Raiders. I gotta get out of this inning here.
There were 2 down. That one's slice foul. Cappello ahead, 0-2 to Tellis. Donahue at first. Kamehameha leading it 2-0 here. Top of the first inning.
Again, Markham playing in front of the bag at first base. Good stop by Keely Kai.
2-2.
She's quick back there. You know, anything that in the dirt, you know, Cappello can feel comfortable keeping the ball down on these Kamehameha Warrior bats. Keely Kai's got that blocked.
End the inning. 2 on 2 hits, no Raider errors. They leave 1. And now the Raiders will come to bat in their half of the first inning.
Good job by Cappello. You know, like I said, don't panic. You gotta play your game. Kind of interesting thing I noticed here with softball, unlike baseball, looks like each side uses their own ball. Notice Cappello came out with her ball, and Robbie's going in with her ball to throw. So
leading it off for the Raiders, Lexi Tilton.
the junior, well, as a freshman, I should say, starting in the outfield for the Raiders on the state championship team. Great speed.
She'll be followed by Ilana Agbayani, the shortstop, and then Allie Capello, who started on the mound today.
So you can see a little bit of contrasting styles too, where at that first pitch, right? First good one, they're going to take their hacks. Coach Benny likes to take some pitches, right? Work the count. Teaches the girls to hit with 2 strikes.
Tilton will face Madison Rabe, who pitched 31 innings this year.
Yeah, Robbie, a little bit of a power pitcher herself too, just like Cappello.
Lexi looks at that one outside. One 0 pitch. It's high, 2-0.
Like I said, Raiders going to just play their game, not going to panic. Sign of a veteran team that's been there, a lot of battles, especially when they were younger.
Called strike. Tilton
Robbie's pitches there.
That one's knocked down to the second baseman, Tellus, over to Lum. One down. That'll bring up the left-hand hitting Iolani Agbayani, now a junior, was a member of that state championship team as a freshman, along with her sister.
That's right.
Alea Berkeley. That one's high.
Yeah, Alea listening on here to our telecast here, or I should say our Facebook Live broadcast.
Two balls and no strikes to Iolani.
Yeah, Lana, you know, veteran softball player, you know, travels a lot, plays with the Bat Busters on the mainland. Low strike there called. Again in the river there.
Deep in the river.
Deep in the river.
2-1 pitch. Robbie catches that edge. 2-2.
You know, Agbayani very confident. You know, doesn't panic, doesn't worry about that. Get back in, does her thing here.
Slap down to the shortstop, Kamoku. Strong throw over to Lum. 2 down.
And you'll notice the Kamehameha infielders know how the Raiders like to play their game. So they're not playing too deep. They need to get it and get rid of it. So they probably back up a little bit here with Cappello up.
Allie Capello, starting pitcher today. Hitting .444. Looks at ball 1.
Yeah, first pitch change up there. A lot of respect there for Cappello. Great power.
He's got 2 doubles on the year. By Lum. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Yeah, a little bit of contrast too with the hitting when the girls play Bat Busters. They, as opposed to when they come back and play for the Raiders. You know, like I mentioned, Coach Benny likes them to work the count, be patient there, not swinging outside of the zone there.
2 down. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Allie Capello. That one gets away from Rabe. Run the count full.
We'll see what Robbie comes back with Acosta on deck here.
Acosta at third base. That with Cappello at first and 2 down. She's squared around the bunt, pulls the bat back, goes toward the pitcher's mound and is hit. So now 2 on after the hit by pitch.
A little unusual there. You know, Acosta looked like she was taking all the way there. Pitch way inside by Robbie. Kelly Matsuda next.
Right-handed hitter hitting .429.
Matsuda having a good year. You know, 12 RBIs. Come up with some big hits here for the Raiders. Let's see what you can do here in the bottom of the first.
With 2 on, which is high.
Now you're going to see this a lot, you know, when the Raiders in second, right? If they're going to show, then the Warriors got to respect that. And you can see the center fielder for the Warriors, Jagang, excuse me.
Scoring position for Kaylee Matsuda.
Like I said, you know, the Raiders going to have to make things happen. So that's how Coach Bain likes to play it, right? Make the fielders have to make some decisions. Matsuda taking all the way there.
Got those 2 base runners. Explain there's no taking a lead, and when can they run, Coach?
They can leave when the pitcher releases the ball.
There they go. That one's fouled back. 1 bounce on Hihiva. The second into Eddie Hamada Field. The site of this morning's track and field meet.
So far, Robbie trying to stay away from the Raiders there. Definitely trying to hit that outside corner. Matsuda going with the slash here for some timing.
Matsuda swings
Big
at the 2-2 pitch. Strikes out to end the inning.
Off speed there on the outside.
So the Raiders got 2 on.
Utilizing the D flex rule. So a little different from a designated hitter in baseball in the sense that the DP flex, they're both locked into each other, similar to the designated hitter, whoever the designated hitter in baseball is hitting for. Some of the subtle differences is that both the D of them, and so DP and flex could both play defense simultaneously, but they both cannot be in the baseball has re-entry, softball has re-entry, you know, all based on participation, getting the most kids to play as possible. So always a good thing.
Warriors up to bat here in the top of the second. They lead it 2-0 here. Leading it off will be Destiny Lum, the catcher. All right, she's got 10 walks on the season.
Yeah.
Catcher, right?
Yeah,
knows
absolutely.
That strike zone.
Knows that zone. Yeah, so she would be familiar with what the umpire is calling most definitely. So
that too.
You know.
The river.
Yeah.
This is Allie Capello. Ball 1.
Like rise ball up and in there. And this is the part of the Warrior lineup. If there's any little bit of a break for the Raiders, this is the part of the Warrior lineup that Cappello's got to go get them. You got Lum hitting 150, Rabe hitting 375, Andres hitting 170, 261, and Jakang hitting 167.
Cappello falls behind Lum 2-0. Foul that one back. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, good up and in there. Looks like that's what Cappello's trying to work Lum at. Stay in on her, don't let her get extended.
3-1. I mentioned 10 walks on the season.
Yeah.
Let's
Good
see
eye by
how, and Keely Kai is going to talk it over with Cappello to come up with a pitch here. Set the Raider defense for you from left to right in the outfield. It's Tilton, Matsuda, and Fukuda. And across the infield, Acosta, Agbayani at short, Sue at second, Markham at first, Kai behind the plate. And this is Allie Capello, 3-1 pitch to Destiny Lum.
Good pitch, come back there on the inside half by Cappello. Oh,
Lifted to center field
This is
and
gone.
deep. And that's out of here. Destiny Lum leads off the second inning with a home run to dead center field. And the Warriors now lead at 3-0.
yeah, as we said, you know, with this win and the big bats of Kamehameha, you got to keep that ball down.
On the year, 5th RBI, knocking herself around the diamond.
Coach Bain's going to have a little talk with Allie here. Hey, you can probably notice on the feed there, we got some those big bow nets, orange bow nets out there.
Yeah, protecting the joggers.
Yeah, passers by there. You know, we often joke with Coach Mo and Coach Eddie that I've yet to see one ball over the fence and hit the net.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That one did not hit the net.
No, it was way over, you know. They said they would probably have made better investment in going to Ace Hardware and buying a mango picker from there to feel, get the balls out of the canal instead.
Take over in the circle for a Cappello.
Yeah, Coach Bain's not going to wait here. Give a little change here. Get Iolani in the circle. Different pitcher. Agbayani definitely loves that rise ball pitch of hers. You know, she's got 20 strikeouts on the season in 20 innings, so.
Iolani is 1-0, 6.24 ERA. We didn't mention it, but she is the daughter of Benny Agbayani, the Raider head coach, the former major leaguer. You might remember that World Series when the Mets played the Yankees.
That's right.
Benny Agbayani was in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Making predictions.
Yeah.
Benny and the Mets.
Yeah, he had a big home run to win one for the Mets in that series.
.375. She's got 4 home runs.
Yeah, so you'll see a lot of this in softball, you know, where the pitcher will hit for themselves here. So Maddie Robbie hitting for herself here. They're going to flex the center fielder, Kainani Jakang. So you got the DP Higa hitting for the flex, Jakang in center field for the Warriors.
Agbayani. That one is high.
And you notice too that Lana is checking that wristband of hers, so you know she's getting the pitches from the coaches.
foul ball. It'll even the count at 2-2.
It's a little different from baseball, where normally, even if you have the armband thing, they'll flash the sign to the catcher. Oh, good play by Sue there behind first base.
Matsuda moved into second.
Oh, is that right? Sorry,
yeah.
Matsuda moved into second.
Sue to short to replace Agbayani. Cappello's in right.
Cappello's in right.
Fukuda moved to right to left. Tilton now in center for Matsuda. And this is Andres at the plate. Maya Andres, the right fielder.
Good pitch there. Agbayani coming down with a little drop ball there. And this is where that DP flex comes in. So Fukuda, being the DP, went into play defense. So this afternoon, I said, shucks, I have to go back and brush up on my DP flex rules here, last couple of days. It took me all that time that I was coaching softball to get it down, but last year that I was coaching it. But how quickly you forget it, just like a foreign language, right? When you don't use it, you forget it.
2-2 pitch. Back down to Kennedy.
Good play by Sue.
To Markham.
Yeah, nice pick up there. Thing about softball too, you get a lot of weird bounces, and the only thing that I can attribute that to, that you don't get that in baseball, is because baseball you have a grass infield, right? Of course you got the dirt area by second and short, but the grass kills whatever spin. But in softball you don't have that, right? Because it's all dirt. You get some weird spins. So even that hard hit ball there at Sue kind of leaped up on her there. So.
This is the leadoff hitter, Haley Agena. No balls and 1 strike to her, 2 down. Follows that one right back between us.
You talk about pound the zone. That's what Agbayani does best. Pound that zone. Like I said, rise ball, drop ball. A little bit of a breaker, but mostly rise ball, drop ball. Looked like a drop ball there on the outside.
Agena fouls that away. Keep the count at no balls and 2 strikes. Agena batting from the left side. Against the right-hander, Agbayani.
She's hitting .543 with 9 walks, Doesn't try to do too much with 2 strikes against an all-state pitcher like Agbayani. She's just going to fall off those in the river and wait for a mistake, something that she can drive a little bit there out over the plate. Rise ball there again by Agbayani.
Another foul into Eddie Hamada Field. Still 0-2 to Haley Agena. 2 down. That was a sharp single to left, went the other way. This is McClinton. She walked her first time up. Keely Kai keeps that in front. 1 ball, no strikes. To right by McClinton. So a little 2-out rally here for the Warriors.
Cappello coming up pretty quick. You know, Cappello playing a little more shallower than Ichimura did when she was in there. So no chance for Agena to take third on that hit to right with Cappello's arm also.
This is Kamoku, the shortstop. Kayla Kamoku swings at that first offering from Agbayani.
Looks like a little bit of an off speed, might be a change up there by Agbayani, mixing it up. You know, Warriors probably sitting on the speed, right? Fastball, rise ball, drop ball, all pretty much same speed. So change up the speed a little bit. Good decision there. Good drop ball there. By
Strike
Agbayani.
2 to Kamoku. Those of you familiar with Iolani School's address is 563 Kamoku Street.
Good rise ball there by Agbayani.
And the second, striking out Kamoku.
Yeah, good piece of pitching there. Don't panic. You know, gave up two singles. That's okay. And then come back against Kamoku with a great 2-strike rise ball there.
But the Warriors come up with 1 on the home run to dead center field by Destiny Lum. They got 2 singles later in the inning. Total of 3 hits. And so with the Raiders coming to bat here in the bottom of the second inning, they trail it 3-0.
Yeah, we mentioned the rise ball by Agbayani. You know, something, you know, very different there also from baseball and softball. You don't get that rise ball action. I mean, the ball is literally, so you got batters swinging under it, you know, not necessarily swinging over it like they probably would in baseball, but actually swinging under the ball. So different pitch there. You don't see that in baseball. Something hard to adjust to, really.
I like this ump. He came over and asked if he wanted the changes to be reported to us. I kind of left him off the hook. I was like, yeah.
This is where that DP flex comes in. So Fukuda being the DH, I mean the DP, excuse me, can play defense for anybody in the lineup. So Ichimura is still in the lineup, but not playing defense. So yeah, you never see that in baseball, right? You know, other than the person that's being DH for. So still in the lineup, but not playing defense right now, just hitting.
Hitting from the left side. 1 ball, no strikes to Maya. She's hit by.
Yeah,
we'll go to first.
Taking all the way there, Ichimura, good job. Yeah, we're still going to play their game, you know, still early on. You know, it's only the bottom of the second, right? So no sense get into a panic here. Come up with a run or 2 here, and then they're back in it.
Here's right-hand hitting Keely Kai, squared around to bunt. Pulls the bat back. Lets ball 1 go. Keely, as we mentioned earlier, catcher. Good quickness back there.
Oh, great speed.
1 ball, no strikes. 2-0.
Yeah, the Warriors got to respect Kai's speed. They got to come crashing in at the corners, you know. Anything down.
There's a strike. 2-1.
So you got the first baseman Lum crashing in, and second baseman Tellis sliding over to first base. You also got the third baseman Clinton crashing in as well. So see if the Raiders got a play on here.
A called strike. Evens the count at 2-2.
There's your Deep River call again right there.
Bottom of second. Warriors leading at 3-0. No out here. Raiders 1 on. Now that's 1 out.
Good little, yeah, good little rise ball action there by Robbie.
This brings up the left-hand hitting Mila Fukuda. Hitting 316.
Fukuda, the DP, now moved into left field. Another fast, good handler of the bat there.
Takes ball 1. Ichimura at first. She was hit by a pitch. Yes.
She also has a younger sister in lower school as well. A pretty good softball player in her own right.
Mila swings through that one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, Raiders got to play their game. They can't chase that rise ball by Robbie there. They got to look for stuff down. You know, you notice the Raiders, you know, everyone pretty much a similar style. You know, if you notice their, you know, pre-at-bat preparation, the different mannerisms and things that they do, even the slash hit part of it as well.
That one's punched down to third. McClintock goes to second. And the third, first is not in time.
Goodbye by there, right there by McClinton, you know. And also by the second baseman there, Tellus, you know, getting back over to the bag. You know, a lot of times the second baseman gets caught, you know, worrying about getting over to first base, and she's kind of in no man's land. But Tellus did a good job there reading the play and getting to the bag.
Kennedy Sue. Now at the plate for the Raiders.
Yeah, Coach Benny, you know, believer in drills. You know, even when he was my assistant, you know, he was our hitting coach. I mean, oh, great bunt there. Oh, good play.
Wow. McClinton, great play. Came up to field that bunt.
Yeah, Lum too, good play, staying with it, you know. Also another difference there in baseball and softball, if you can notice that first base, they have a double bag. You got that orange bag there. So the runner has to run and touch that orange bag running down the first base line. Now, of course, if the ball's, if the batter run is going for an extra base running to second, then she steps on the inside white bag. But if it's just running straight down the line, she's got to step on that orange bag and stay in that lane.
If memory serves correctly, and sometimes so at the end of 2, it's Warriors 3, Raiders nothing. These teams are fighting to make it to the ILH championship game.
Yes, we got Allie Agbayani texting me that she's listening in here.
Awesome.
Yeah, take a break from her studies. Probably got finals coming up pretty soon here, right? You know.
This is Higa to get things started here. Chops that one past Sue into left for a single.
Yeah, good piece of hitting there by Higa. You know, taking that drop ball, not trying to do too much, not trying to lift it, just, you know, putting good contact on it, you know. You know, pretty hard surface here at Raiders Field, you know, so anything on the ground is going to scoot through that infield pretty quickly.
Now it's Donahue.
See what the Warriors do here with
came in hitting .500. Singled in 2 runs in the first inning.
Change up again. No. Good block there by Keely Kai. Like we say, contrasting styles, you know, run on first, nobody out. The Warriors are not going to bunt. You know, they're just going to go. They're going to play their game with Donahue up.
Donahue smashes that one to left. It gets past. Higa coming to the plate. She will score. Donahue will stop at third. Warriors up 4-0.
Yeah, good hit there. Like I said, the Warriors, you know, not trying to overswing, you know. Pretty good drop pitch, pretty good location there by Agbayani. Pitches down, but Donahue did a great job of putting good contact onto that, hitting that solid into left. Any more runs up there, I'm sure.
This is Tellis. Tellis slices that one foul over there to Coach Mo, who makes a backhand stab. Co-athletic director. Iolani. Nevaeh Tellis is at second base.
Yeah, you know, hitting .419 here. Gotta be careful here.
Fouls another one away.
So infield's up here, corners are up here. Okay, sorry, yeah. Thought he did catch the river there. Good pitch there by Agbayani. Umpire not as demonstrative in that strikeout call, so. Here's Lum, home run last time.
Right. Yeah, that was a 3-2 pitch. Lum took that one into that estuary, I think. I think it reached the water. Two balls and no strikes to Destiny.
Yeah, Agbayani's going to be smart. She's going to stay down here on Lum, right? Last time up from Cappello, she got a fastball up and in and put that in the estuary, as you mentioned.
Courtesy runner at third base.
Drop ball down, yeah. Good block there by Keely Kai.
One down. Warriors leading it 4-0 here. Top of the third. Runner at third. 3-0 count.
Big hack there by Lum.
Yeah. He's looking for another.
Yeah, you know, one of my sayings from softball days was don't get cheated. She definitely didn't get cheated there with that swing.
One pitch from Agbayani.
Oh, got it in on her. Great pitch there by Agbayani.
Soft pop to Sue.
Yeah, rise ball in on her hands. Good location there.
Madison. Pop to second, first time up. Batting with a runner at third.
Ball gets away there. Oh, great play by Keely Kai.
And tagged out is the courtesy runner. Alana Agbayani covering the plate, and then chased her back to third.
That's where that quickness of Keely Kai comes in. Oh my gosh, cat-like quickness. Bounced up. The pitcher to the plate, you can't score that run. For most catchers, their instinct is not to race the runner to the home plate, so they're gonna get the ball and try to flip it to the pitcher. So as a runner on third, if you can beat that pitcher to the plate, you can score. And right there, obviously Agbayani being very quick off that mound too, got there in plenty of time.
The backstop pretty close to home plate.
Pretty close, yeah. That's tough, you know.
And I think it hit that. Did it hit that wood?
It did. Yeah. Little rebound there.
Nice clean bounce for Keely.
Right.
But the Warriors did come up with a run. There was a Iolani error. One left on base. So the Raiders now trail it 4-0. See what they can get going here.
Yeah, Raiders going to need to get something going here. You know, can't be trading a running inning here with the Warriors.
They'll begin with Lexi Tilton, the leadoff hitter.
Top of the order.
Lexi, a junior. First time up in the first inning.
Yeah, they're going to go with the slash hit here. Get some timing. Yeah. I guess she was running up there a little bit too. Yeah, Robbie trying to stay up on the Raiders, right? You know, no sense throw it down when they're trying to pound that ball in the ground. Yeah, another rise ball up there.
2 balls and 1 strike to Lexi Tilton, facing Madison Rabe. Three and 1.
Yeah, she's trying to stay at the top of the zone there, you know. Get the Raiders to swing through her to pop it up. She goes down, that's what the Raiders want, right? They want to be able to hit the ball down on the ground. Good hit there by Tilton.
Single up the middle.
Yeah, real patient. Good piece of hitting there. Okay, that's what the Raiders need in this situation, right? Get the leadoff person on. We talked about this when we did baseball too, John, right? You get that first person on there, you got a lot of options here, especially with Agbayani up to bat.
There's Iolani batting from the left side.
Okay, so we see that same scenario, right? We got the first baseman, Lum, and the third baseman, McClinton, crashing. Tellis has got to cover first base there. Open up a hole in the middle there. Oh, okay, so they had a little hit and run action going there. So Raiders trying to catch the Warriors, little rotating, over-rotating maybe, a little over-aggressive. Hit the ball where they aren't.
Knocked down to McClinton. Gets the out at second. Forcing Tilton. Agbayani reaches safely at first.
Mentioned that earlier last time. Tellis, really good job of getting back to the bag. And like I said, not easy having to try and read it, see where the ball is hit. You got a fast run in Tilton going from first to second, being able to get there and wait McClinton.
See what Allie Capello can do with a runner at first.
So you can see how Rabe here, she's going to pitch a little differently, right? Like I said, with Tilton and Agbayani, she wants to stay at the top of the zone. With Cappello, she's going to stay down in the zone. She don't want to get that ball up. Probably to Cappello and Acosta. She's got to keep it down, right? She get that thing up. That's where they want it. That's where they want it, right? Make good contact. Get that ball up in the air.
Rabe behind in the count. 2 balls and no strikes to Cappello. 3-0 now.
Good patience there by Cappello. You know, last time up, I think she chased a couple out of the zone, but good patience there.
Donahue will have a chat with Rabe. Quick one. Coach Benny discussing with Cappello, the batter, and the runner at first base, his daughter Iolani.
Yeah, we got a little father-daughter things going, right? Got Iolani at first, running at first, and Coach Benny there, and then third base coach, Coach Josh Cappello, Allie's dad, at coaching third.
There goes Iolani. Called strike. And Iolani is out.
Okay, so you talked about when can you leave the bag, right? So obviously the umpire felt that
and we've got 2 base umpires.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to catch that when you only got 1 umpire, because that normally with a runner on first, that umpire is going to be behind second base. So it's hard to see that. But right there with that base ump, first base ump standing right there, you know, he can see that pretty well, right? He's going to play that angle and see that pretty well.
So 4-pitch walk issued to Allie Capello. After that delay, they called time to reposition that second base umpire.
Yeah.
And now he'll go back near the bag. Harley Acosta came in hitting .435, 10 runs batted in. Slices that first one, foul. We need to get a Kamehameha ball in play.
Yeah, a little unusual with softball. I mean, I don't know, maybe they can do that, whereas baseball's a little more difficult, I guess, where the umpire will normally hang on to all the extra balls and throw them in as needed.
I'm sure they don't mind.
Yeah.
That one is high. Evens the count at 1-1 to Harley.
You're Robbie changing that up a little bit, right? Like I mentioned, she probably wanted to stay down on Cappello, probably stay down on Acosta, but went with the rise ball there. Change her eye level. Yeah, change up high.
2-1. That is Allie Capello, the runner at first. Raiders trail at 4-0 here, bottom of the third. Thank you for joining us on this live stream. Big cut by Harley.
A little rise ball action there, yeah, by Rabe. You know, Acosta swinging under that pitch.
Two down, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Number 22 takes off towards second base, and she slides in before the tag.
Okay, obviously trying to get something going there, you know. Cappello, good jump, you know, probably running that scenario. Let's have 3 stolen.
4. She's off and running again, but Acosta fouls that one off to Coach Benny. Full count to Harley, who's been a fixture at third base this season.
Good take there by Acosta, good patience.
Draws the walk.
So then I got Matsuda here in a definite RBI situation here. She's 12. We'll see here if Matsuda can come up with a big hit here. The Raiders really need one.
Back-to-back walks. Good. Coming off the bag there by Allie Capello.
Again, you know, something you're not going to see in baseball, right? You know, the Warriors middle going towards the corners there on the fake bunt there.
Will there be room? No.
So with the nobody at second base, the center fielder Jakang's got to come in and keep Cappello honest there. So again,
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll see what, you know, again, it's interesting how, you know, Warriors scouting the Raider bats. He's trying to stay up on Matsuda here.
One ball, 2 strikes to Kaylee Matsuda.
There's that river again.
Ichimura on deck.
Yeah, see, trying to stay up there. Rise ball again.
2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Matsuda lines that one. That is a fair ball down the left field line. That's going to the wall. Cappello scores. Acosta scores. And Matsuda is in with a stand-up triple. Driving in 2 runs. Cut the Warrior lead in half.
Okay, we couldn't really see it from our angle there down the line, but umpire quickly, third base umpire called for a ground rule double situation. I don't know if the ball went past the demarcation, or he thought it did, or the ball got lodged in the fence.
That is the one area of the field that we can't see.
No, they're giving Matsuda the triple, so maybe the umpire made a mistake thinking that where the demarcation line is.
The 3 of them consulted, probably maybe on the ground rules, just to kind of
I think he thought, I think he thought that the ball went past the demarcation. Good hit by Matsuda. Oh my goodness, that's what the Raiders need. A very clutch situation there by Kaylee.
And this is Ichimura. Looks at ball 1 outside. That was Kaylee Matsuda's first triple of the year, and it knocked in 2 to cut the Warrior lead in half. Raiders trailing at 4-2. Bottom of the second.
Great block there.
Donahue.
Donahue.
You love the catcher play, yeah?
Yeah, you know.
That's close to your heart.
That's right.
2 balls, no strikes. 3-0.
You know, baseball or softball, you can never have a, you know, player behind the dish there that's not a good defensive player. You know, your opponent will quickly take advantage. Donahue and Kai, very good defensive catchers.
Ichimura draws a walk. 2 on now for the Raiders.
Okay, so interesting scenario here. We got first and third, good runners here in Ichimura and Matsuda, and you got the quickness of Kai at the plate. We'll see what Coach Benny's got up his sleeve here with 2 outs and runners on the corners.
And at the plate, Keely Kai.
Throw right back to the pitcher there. Okay.
As each
pitcher, because you have what you call the look back rule. Which is very different from baseball. So when the ball is in the circle, you can't just stand out in the middle off the bag. You got to make a move back or move forward. So you'll notice as soon as the pitcher gets the ball, the runners will go back immediately. You can't just stand out there and draw the throw.
Two down, 2 runners on. Now the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Keely Kai.
Okay, Kai being patient there. She got to look for the ball down, not fall into chasing Robbie's rise ball. That's close.
Good eye by Keely. Now the count runs full. Robbie strikes out Kai to end the inning. But the Raiders come up with 2. They had 2 hits, 2 walks. Scored 2 on that triple by Kaylee Matsuda. She gets stranded at third. But the Raiders are on the board, and after 3, it's 4-2.
Yeah, kind of old school scoreboard here, like you see at Fenway, right? You got to put the numbers up out after the.
Up there, helping. We saw Logan earlier this year playing on the girls volleyball team. A lot of 2-sport action going on here.
Yeah, Logan's a great athlete. I think she plays basketball too. Right? Yeah, we hear a little clanging of the bats there on our baseball batting cages. I know our varsity team's got a semifinal game against Punahou tonight at 6:30. I think it's being televised on OC16.
OC 16, 6:30 from Hans Larange Field. Tune in.
Yeah, I think it's Felipe and Marcus Owens usually. Not better to do, you know.
I think Felipe's doing softball today, I think.
Oh, is that right?
But he'll join up with baseball.
He's a busy man. My old buddy from my UH days, Marcus Owens. Red, as we call him.
Rabe knocks one to Agbayani.
Good drop ball there by Agbayani, you know. Yeah, getting Rabe to change that ball down, pound that into the ground there.
That'll bring up Maya Andres. With 1 out. Called strike for Agbayani, who came on in relief of Allie Capello, who started today. One and one.
Good job of moving that ball in and out by Agbayani. You know, changing the eye level with a rise ball, going out and coming back in. Really good command there. There's that rise ball again, up and in. Agbayani, you know, you get some pitchers that their ball, as they say, is light. You know, Agbayani is throwing a heavy ball. My goodness. You feel that when you don't hit it solid. Your hands are ringing.
That one's sent right there and drops in for a single for Andres. Between the center fielder, right fielder, and second base. Like a triangle there.
Yeah, no man's land a little bit, you know. It's the kind of things you practice sometimes at practice, right? Pop-up priorities. Everybody knows where they're supposed to be, where they got to cover. But Andres able to find no man's land there. Now you got the top of the lineup with the dangerous Agena up again.
Agena is 1 for 2 today. She came in hitting .543. Drops down a bunt. Acosta's got it. first.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Speed on the base pass.
You know, teams that do it right, you know, I tell you, you can get nobody hit the ball outside of a 5-foot circle, and you got after 4 batters, 1 run in, and you still got the bases loaded. So that's softball. You know, they're going to take advantage of what you give them.
So now the Warriors, McClinton looks at ball. Oh, called strike. With 2 Warriors on base, 1 out.
We see Carly Zool and Kiara Baba warming up there for the Raiders.
Strike 2. Colby McClinton came in hitting .563.
Outfield playing pretty straight up there for McClinton.
Agbayani's pitch is fouled into the screen.
Maybe a little breaking ball on the outside there. Off the end of the bat there by McClinton. And as I mentioned, you got Cappello and Tilton in right and center, a little more experience in the outfield. They're not playing, really deep, maybe halfway. Oh, great rise ball on the hands there by Agbayani. Yeah. Tying up McClinton there, not looking for that. Again, like I mentioned, Agbayani really good at, going out, and then busting McClinton in, not expecting that rise ball in on the hands.
This is Kamoku, the shortstop. Sends that one foul. Kamoku.
Yeah, Coach Sing Chow mentioning that, she's definitely one of the hotter hitters for the Warriors there.
Came into this game hitting .633 with 8 home runs.
Yeah, gosh. That's a career for some people, right? Yeah. 8 home runs.
A foul tip.
Kind of hit off the knob of the bat. Might have been off the knob. You don't see that a lot, right? But Kamoku not complaining. Not she kind of knew it. Again, Agbayani up and in on that with that rise ball. Come back there, breaking ball on the outside. Just misses the river.
Makes it 1-2. Top of the 4th, Kamehameha leading at 4-2. 2 down, 2 on.
Yeah,
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, important here for the Raiders. Shut this down after scoring 2 runs in the top of the bottom of the last inning.
Ball 2.
I don't know. You got to pick your poison here, right? You're going to go after Kamoku, or you're going to face the big hitting Higa next.
Kamoku sends that one to center.
Oh, good play by Tilton.
She is there to record the 3rd out.
Change up. Set on that pretty well. Hit it straight at Tilton. Tilton, knowing that center field where that fence is, made a great play out there in center. And like I mentioned, the Raiders, you got Cappello in right and Tilton in center. Taking a little bit more of a chance. They know how to play the field. So Tilton not playing too deep, but went back on that ball pretty well there.
So for the first time today, the Warriors don't score in an inning.
That's always important, yeah.
They do get a couple of hits.
That's right. Whenever you score, you want to hold your opponent, kind of momentum shifting kind of a thing,
Yeah.
So Raiders did a good job there of not allowing the Warriors to score, so shift that momentum a little bit in their favor.
Raiders got 2 in the bottom half of the 3rd. Let's see what they can come up with in the bottom of the 4th. Trail it by a couple.
Yeah,
Fukuda will lead it off here.
Yeah, we mentioned Allie Agbayani at Cal. You know, some of our other former players on the mainland still playing. You know, Kai Barrett at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo, catching over there for Cal Poly. I know Hailey Ueyama texted me a little earlier out at Puget Sound, having a great season, hitting 402. For the Loggers, I believe their nickname is. You know, so High having a great season over there for them. We also got Marley Dyer and Riley Wada playing at Pacific Lutheran, PLU. Marley doing a little pitching and playing the outfield. Wada, I think she's a little hurt right now, but she was having a good season, you know. Playing a little shortstop, leading off as well, you know, for PLU. So some of our former players there playing in college at the next level.
Fukuda looks at ball one.
We also got TK, Taylor Kai, playing infield at Central Washington. Kawhi Scanlon, former classmates' daughters.
Yeah.
You know, playing at CMS, going to Scripps.
Claremont Mud Scripps.
That's right.
The Athenas.
Yeah, we got Maddie Kera playing at Wesleyan University out in Connecticut. So
Fukuda sends that skyward, and that's off the glove of Kamoku in fair territory.
Fukuda hustling all the way
into second base.
You know, I tell you, you know, softball, you got a lot of weird, you know, like I mentioned, the weird bounces. Also, you know, because the ball is a little light, even in the air, you know, I mean, the wind really affects that ball. So shortstop Kamoku, you know, kind of overrunning it a little bit, you know. Raiders got something going again.
Got some time called. Kennedy Sue, infielder.
This looks like a bunt situation here, sure enough, yeah.
Can't keep that one fair.
Yeah, definitely a bunt situation here. Try to get that runner over, get that runner to third. Top of the order coming up with Tilton and Agbayani and Cappello. So good opportunity here for the Raiders. Get another run on the board. Rise ball.
Kennedy, the sophomore, looks.
Again, the middle infield going towards the corners as you got the first baseman Lum and the third baseman McClinton crashing hard. So you got the center fielder Gang sneaking in.
There's the bunt. It's spinning and hard to grab.
There's that spin you know we were talking about, you know. Yeah, tough play there for McClinton, really, you know. A lot of times the catcher's got to be a little more aggressive coming out there because, you know, it's like we mentioned, 60 feet. That's a tough play for the corners to throw out that batter runner.
Tilton. Did she offer at that one?
I believe she did. Yeah, good block there.
But the runner does advance.
The runner does advance. Yeah, I think they're looking for that throw, you know. So good job by Donahue not falling for that.
Fukuda at second. 1-1. The count to Tilton.
So a lot of this fake bunt and taking pitches, you know, you're trying to get that infield to move, get that middle moving, and open up some holes there up the middle for Tilton. We'll see if the Raiders trying to catch the Warriors over rotating a little bit. Tilton, good contact hitter, trying to put one in the middle of the field there.
Two balls and one strike. Two runners in scoring position for Tilton. He looks at strike two.
Raider batters very patient at the plate, not afraid to take two strikes there. There it is, up the middle.
Kamoku's got it, gets the out at first. Fukuda
Good hit there by Tilton, knowing what to do. Veteran player there. Just get that ball on the ground. You got a fast runner there at third in Fukuda easily, right? Warriors don't even offer at that one. Also getting the runner on second there, Tsui over to third. So here we're down a run, John?
Yeah.
Down a run. Yeah, runner on third and only one out, and dangerous Iolani Agbayani to the plate.
Fouls back to first pitch.
Again, Robbie, you know, it's sticking with the game plan. You know, the fast slapper girls, you know, staying up on them in the zone, hoping they're going to pop it up. And then when you face the bigger hitters like Cappello and Acosta, trying to stay down on them. So she's sticking with her game plan.
Iolani fouls that one back. Runs the count to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so we'll see what the Warriors do here. You know, they're not really playing up. Maybe the middle's going to creep in on the pitch, but we'll see if Agbayani is just going to put the ball in play. There it is, base hit.
Into left field.
Great piece of hitting.
Scores to tie the game on that RBI single by Iolani Agbayani.
Great piece of hitting there by Agbayani. Yeah, sign of a veteran. Don't panic, you know. Take what they give you there, you know. Could have been a little bit of mislocation there by Robbie. A little bit down. Probably wanted to stay a little more up on Agbayani, but Iolani not trying to do too much with that.
Bottom of the 4th. Raiders looking for more. They've scored 2 here.
Yeah, and the dangerous Cappello up at the plate here. This is where that experience 2 years ago plays in, you know, plays into all of this here.
Allie walked in the 3rd and scored the Raiders' first run. There goes Agbayani. Throw goes into center field, and the center fielder's throw to 3rd is not in time. So Iolani's running from 1st to 2nd to 3rd.
Agbayani super aggressive there, you know, obviously the Raiders scouting it a little bit there, knowing the arms of the outfielders as well. Iolani not hesitating on the overthrow to take 3rd. See what Allie can do here, get Iolani in.
1 ball, no strikes. Fouls that one back, makes it 1-1. Paul Honda from the Honolulu Star Advertiser is here. This is the game of the day. Look, 4-4, bottom of the 4th. Winner goes to the ILH championship game. Two balls and a strike. Allie Capello. She's got 2 home runs on the year. A couple of doubles. 11 RBI. Hammers that one over the head of the left fielder, Agena. Agbayani scores. Raiders lead it. Cappello is standing at 2nd base.
Yeah, probably a little bit of mislocation again, like I mentioned. You know, with Agbayani's one, she was down on the outside half, and Iolani was able to drive that to left field. That one too, a little bit up on Cappello, and she smoked that into left field.
Harley Acosta now batting for the Raiders with Cappello at 2nd. She sends that one back to Rabe. She quickly throws over to 1st for out number 2.
Yeah, Acosta did her job. Got Cappello over to 3rd. Rabe not even looking her way there. And here's Matsuda in another big situation here.
She had that 2 RBI triple earlier. Looks at strike 1. Kaylee Matsuda. junior. Puts that one pop to the second baseman to end the inning. But the Raiders come up with 3, and now they lead it 5-4 after 4 complete. Iolani with 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. Kamehameha 9 hits and 2 errors. Agbayani still in the circle for the Raiders. This is her 4th inning of work. She struck out 3 so far. Allie Capello started the game. She struck out 2. So you were mentioning that when you score and you hold the opposition scoreless, the Raiders scored 2, held Kamehameha scoreless.
Right.
Then the Raiders scored 3, and we'll see what they do. Here is Higa.
Yeah. Another big spot here for the Raiders.
Kenna Higa came in hitting 500. Singled in the 3rd.
Yeah, like we always talk about, get us over the hump. So this is the hump here, 5th inning here.
Called strike 1.
Yeah, Agbayani's got to stay in on Higa, down and in on her.
Higa's still hitting 500, 16 hits and 32 at bats. Harley Acosta.
Great play by Acosta. That had a double written all over that line drive. Great reactions.
1 down. This is Donahue, the catcher. Cole Donahue. She also came into this game hitting 500. She has 4 home runs on the season.
A little drop ball there, change the eye level a little bit. Get a defensive play like that, really pumps you up, right? Get you going a little more. The adrenaline keeps flowing, gets you flowing a little bit more too. And on the hands,
Acosta.
great play again by Acosta.
Over to Markham, out number 2.
Yeah, another thing I noticed too, baseball, they still throw the ball around after the out. I don't think softball, they don't throw the ball around anymore. Use your own ball, don't throw the ball around. Keep that social distancing and everything else in line, right?
Yeah. Tellus sends that one foul. Batting with 2 down, no one on. No balls, 1 strike. 1-1. Top of the 5th. Play 7 innings here in high school softball. Iolani studying that armband.
A little gamesmanship too, right? Make the batter wait a little bit for you.
Tellus sends that one deep to left. That's against the wall. Fukuda's up with it, gets it back into the infield, but Tellus slides into 3rd. Warriors' first 2 batters were out, but now come back with a triple.
Good hit there into the wind. Yeah, rise ball got around on it. Got it up in the air, but a lot of pop to that hit there, that contact.
Let's tell us his first hit of the day. And that'll bring up Destiny Lum. But both teams will huddle with their coaches. Key point in the game here. 2-down runner at third for Kamehameha, who trail the Raiders 5-4. Blowing in our
picked up here a little bit.
Kind of blowing out a little bit to the dog park in right field.
Yeah, like you mentioned there, big spot in the game here for both teams.
Warriors are feeling it. We're right next to the Warrior dugout. It's good though in a way. Without spectators, you know, we hear the enthusiasm of the game.
That's
We're
right.
right here.
Yeah.
Sadly, that is not the case, but glad you are joining us here. This is Destiny Lum at the plate, Warrior first baseman, with her teammate at third base. Looks like strike one.
Good one, breaking ball on the outside there by Agbayani. Strike one.
Destiny Lum hit a solo home run in the second inning.
Spot again.
1-1. That was her first home run of the season, and her teammates were very happy for her, as they should be. 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Yeah, Agbayani's going to be a little careful here with Lum up. But you also got the pitcher Robbie next, so again, one of those situations, pick your poison. Good block.
Count now 3-1 to Destiny Lum.
Now it looks like Agbayani's just going to keep it down. Don't take a chance. Let Lum get herself extended there on the ball.
Lum draws the walk to put runners at the corners. She's good at that. That's her 11th walk this season. And Rabe comes to the plate, the pitcher.
Yeah, Robbie in a situation here to help herself out.
Looking for her first hit. She's 0 for 2 today.
Yeah, try and get this game tied up here for the Warriors.
That's knocked down to Sue across to Markham, and that ends the Warrior threat.
Good job. Good piece of pitching there. You know, you could tell that the strategy was don't give Lum anything, you know, because she had that first inning homer. But came back against Robbie, made a good pitch there. Probably a drop ball, looked like.
So the Raiders do indeed hold the Warriors scoreless for the second consecutive inning. Warriors did get a triple from Tellus, and they left 2. And now the Raiders, who lead it 5-4, will bat in their half, the home half of the 5th inning. Iolani is the home team. Earn Sacred Hearts 15-0 to earn this semifinal appearance here at Alawai Neighborhood Park. People sometimes refer to this as the Iolani softball field. It is not. This is a city and county park.
That's right.
We're happy to cooperate with them, as it is right across the way from our campus and adjacent to the Alawai Elementary School campus.
Yeah, and the winner of this game faces Marino Spartans, who,
Oh,
gosh,
out of town scoreboard. Thank you, Coach.
21 to 1
How many innings?
in 4. Yeah, so they probably played, yeah, the minimum there, definitely. So, yeah, Spartans coming back in a big way there.
The Raiders scored 8 in their last at bat to win that one, 18-17.
That's right.
It wasn't as simple as that, but we won't go into that
yeah.
today. Maya Ichimura to get things started here for the Raiders. Is that 1-1?
Yeah. Yeah, Maya's dad, Gary, the intermediate softball coach here for the Raiders.
Maya sends that one into the gap. It goes to the wall. Maya's headed to third. Andres is up with it. Maya's headed to the plate. And
inside the park.
Stand up inside the park. Home run for Maya Ichimura. That is her.
That was a good send there by Coach Josh. Again, you know, scouting the Warriors pretty well there, knowing that Ichimura could get around there even after a relay. Yeah, Warriors saying that maybe the ball got under the fence, but once you reach and you go for it, that ball is live. You know, you can't reach for it. You just got to let it go. Once you reach for it, all bets are off there.
Here is Keely Kai with her Raiders leading it 6-4 now. Called strike 1.
I know, I was just going to mention that Maya's 2 brothers also pitched for here for Iolani. Younger brother Trevor pitches at University of Hawaii.
Keely puts down a bunt, and she is safe. Umpire says the throw pulled
great bunt
off the bag.
Going back to playing their games,
So Keely Kai gets a hit in this game. Mila Fukuda now batting.
And you got a courtesy runner here.
Logan Uwechi.
Logie into run for Keely Kai.
Daughter of Sari.
Yeah.
A tremendous athlete.
That's right.
Her day. Class of 86.
You know, speed for speed here. There's Mila Fukuda, another fast runner here.
Dancing off first. Does not draw a throw. Nobody out. Almost an identical pitch and play there.
Yeah, which he's got to be a little bit careful there and don't get too far off. And, you know, like I said, it's a hard surface, so sometimes your footing is not that great, you know, although the girls are wearing metal spikes.
Almost 3 consecutive similar pitches there from Rabe. Doesn't want to issue a free pass here to Fukuda. Gets that call strike in. 3-1.
Like I said, Raiders going to play their game, you know. No matter what the score is, you know.
There's that wind.
Feels like our tent's gonna take off there, John.
Bunt dropped down by Fukuda. Good play by the Warriors to get the out at first. McClinton.
Good play by McClinton.
To Lum.
You're gonna force the defense to make plays, right? They gotta be perfect. If not, then you're gonna take advantage of that.
Logan now at second. Kennedy Sue at the plate. Kennedy singled and scored a run in her last at bat. There goes Logan.
Yeah, Sui trying to bunt her way on here. Now she's got 2 strikes, so she's got to go with the slash hit here a little bit. Just looking to put that ball in play here. Again, make the Warriors make some plays.
Sends that one to right. Andres is there. Uechi tags and is in safely at third.
Okay, Sui did her job. Got the runner over. Now you got the top of the order again. Tilton. Appeal play there. Warriors thinking Uechi left a little early. Pretty close.
Lexi Tilton, the junior. Takes a called strike one. Logan Uechi at third. Raiders leading it 6-4 here. Bottom of the 5th, 2 down.
Good discipline there by Tilton. Looking to hit here. Get something a little bit up. Tilton's got some good pop too, you know. Warriors got to be careful, not feed her a fat one here.
She pops that one up. Tellis, the second baseman, gets it to end the inning.
Good job by Robbie getting out of that.
But the the Raiders score one more on the inside the park home run by Maya Ichimura into that gap in right center field. Helped a little bit by the wind, maybe carried it.
Yeah, probably the deepest part of that park, of our park there in right center. Yeah. You know, before we used to have a temporary fence up there.
Would continue from that yellow, the end of the yellow.
Yeah, so, but now, you know, so that, you know, where the dog park is down the line, it's got to be close, pretty close to 300, I think, right down that line. So in that right center gap where Ichimura hit it, it's got to be a good 270 or so. So that's pretty far in softball, right? So you can see there.
Next year we get fancy and put up some numbers.
Yeah.
Scope the field.
Yeah.
We'll talk to Mo after this.
That's right. That's right. Get some accurate distance there, you know, help us out.
This is the last game to be played here.
Yeah.
This season.
Like I mentioned, Ichimura's 2 brothers are pitchers. You know, she obviously got the hitting genes, right? I don't think the 2 brothers hit like her. So. Yeah.
Maya Andres will get things started for the Warriors here in the top of the 6th. They trail it by a couple, 6-4. Maya sends one to right.
Good play by Cappello.
Allie Capello coming in, out number 1.
Yeah, veteran right fielder there. So she knows how to play her own field, you know. Not going to play too deep. Knows how Iolani likes to pitch it too, so that comes into play, I'm sure, where she's going to play. And here we are again with the dangerous Agena, you know.
Haley Agena, the Warriors, and hits, runs, hitting 543.
As you can see, you know, Agbayani trying to go up on her, right? Don't want to stay down, you know. Definitely Agena looking for something down.
Haley's 2 for 3 in this game.
And again, you know, you want to be careful, but you don't want to walk again, right? Walk is
No.
almost like a double with her speed, right? You know, so.
Great point. It's ball 3. This is the top of the order for the Warriors. 1 down. Just swing and a miss.
Again, aggressive swinging trio. Yeah, a lot of confidence there.
Tilton shaded a little bit toward the left in center field.
Give it a river there.
Wow. 3 and 2.
Yeah, intensity ramping up a little bit here by both teams, right? You know, here you're on in the 6th inning.
This is it. Win or go home. And win, you play Marino for the league title.
We'll see here. You got 2 veteran players here, Agbayani and Agena, you know, here, right? Again, I'm not going to try to do too much. We'll see what Agbayani gives her here. Oh, great pitch there by Agbayani.
Called strike 3 for out number 2.
Yeah. Great pitch in the river there again. Good frame by Keely Kai too, right? You know? Anytime you catch that ball within the width of your shoulders or within the width of your body, it's going to look like a strike there for the umpire. And she did a great job of framing that one. Yeah, you can tell Agbayani's kind of feeling it here, right? Her adrenaline's pumping. You know, you can tell by her mannerisms. That competitiveness is kicking in definitely right here.
That last strikeout was her 4th of the game.
Good drop ball. Change that up. You know, she hasn't been throwing too many of those drop balls, but a great one there. You know, looking like it starts in the zone, maybe starting the bottom of the zone and falling off the table right there. Yeah, Raiders got the Warriors scouted pretty well here.
2 and 2.
Way they've been mixing it up on each batter. You can tell that, you know, the game plan is sticking with whatever the game plan is for each batter. Been pretty consistent how they've been pitching each batter.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
Hands there.
Sue's got it to end the inning. The Warriors go 1, 2, 3 in the 6th.
You know, that's tough. You know, she got you thinking out, 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 drop ball, and then bust you up and in with a rise ball. That's tough to adjust to. You know, key there for the Raiders. You know, you talk about turning the lineup over, right? Getting Agena and McClinton, two very dangerous hitters out. You know, now, you know, not that the rest of the Warrior lineup is any easier, but you know, hopefully you don't have to see those 2 again for another year, right? You know? Yeah, I still see some of those Warrior batters in my nightmares when I did my softball days. You know, shucks, I tell you.
Madison Rabe going all the way. This is her 6th inning of work.
I'm just talking to Coach Ray Mota with the been longtime coach over there, and he and I played AGA together back in the day. You know, but his daughter Maya playing at the college level, you know, doing well over there. He said he was coaching. So this year the ILH went to a Division II instead of a JV league. And he talked about how well that worked out for the teams that have Div 2, right? So you can have juniors and seniors with that Div 2 team. And yeah, the Warriors won that Div 2 league. But, you know, so you got Marinol and Mid-Pacific and Punahou. So you got Damien. So pretty good 5-team league there. And probably you would not have had that with JV, right? You wouldn't have had the JV level. A lot of the girls, better players when they are freshmen, they'll go up to the varsity already, right? So unlike maybe baseball where a lot of the freshman boys will stay down and play JV, for softball, a lot of the better girls will come up and play. So a lot of times that JV league did not have a lot of teams, might not have been as competitive sometimes. So decision to go to a Div 2 ILH softball league was a very great decision.
Agbayani lays one down. That rolls foul.
You know, Agbayani knowing how to kill that ball there, right? Deaden it off the end of the bat. Takes a lot of skill to do that as well. Not as easy as it looks.
Last time up, she singled and scored.
Yeah, just trying to pound it in the ground there. Give it a little slap action. Get a little high bounce.
Rabe ahead, no balls and 2 strikes to Iolani Agbayani. It'll count will stay 0-2.
Might be a little mistaken location there. Rabe coming, you know, kind of right down the middle there. You want a little better 0-2, especially to a dangerous hitter like Agbayani.
One.
Umpire pretty consistent, you know.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, didn't look like it was in the river. A little bit outside, on the bank.
That one's popped to left. Out 1.
See here, Raiders got to get a little insurance, right? Like I said, you know, Warrior lineup very deep, very skilled. Can't feel too comfortable with a 2-run lead here, even with Iolani in the circle. So we'll see what Allie does here.
With 1 down. Cappello lines that one to Kamoku. Strong throw over to Lum.
Good play by Kamoku. Yeah, no step. Backhanded in, no step. Fired it to first there.
Harley Acosta, who's at third base. Now the Raider hitter.
Yeah,
Ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go up. As I mentioned on the Cappello, Acosta, stay up in the zone a little bit, get them to chase that ball out of the strike zone. Drop ball, good pitch by Rabe.
1-1.
Seen really good pitching here by Rabe here. Very good, definite game plan in mind. Very consistent with certain batters.
Rabe looking to close out her 6th inning of work. She's scattered 6 hits, given up 5 earned runs, struck out 3. Good job by Madison. Costa chops one to Madison. And the Raiders go 1, 2, 3 in their half of the 6th. So both teams do that in the 6th inning.
Yeah.
So So 21-1 in 4 innings for the ILH championship. The winner of this one versus Marinol. for the ILH championship.
Yeah, and we got the meat of the order here. Komoku, Higa, and Donahue here for the Warriors. Down 2 runs here in the 7th.
This is Komoku facing Agbayani. Righty versus righty. Ball 1.
Okay, so like I said again, you know, they're gonna pitch people a certain way, right? Probably down and away to the heart of this order and up and in with the rise ball. So we'll see what Agbayani does here. Sticking with that game plan.
Komoku singled in the first and scored a run.
Little gamesmanship again here, right? For Agbayani.
Komoku fouls that one off.
Definitely didn't get cheated on that swing.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Holy mackerel.
That was an aggressive swing. 1-1.
Yeah, definitely where she was probably looking there.
That's a sharp base hit. No! Caught by Allie Capello. Perhaps. We'll see how that gets sorted out. Did Allie complete that catch up?
A lot of times, you know, Coach Benny is saying that the first base ump did not go out. If you go out, that's your call. He stays in the infield. Now it's the home plate umpire's call, is what they're saying. And definitely the base ump did not go out to make that call. Now, Cappello looked like she caught it, and when she came up with the ball came out of her glove. But, you know.
That was an error on JT. You can score the error on the play-by-play guy. Went over the second baseman that hard. I thought that was a base hit, but Allie Capello had other ideas. Warriors are now celebrating. So Komoku will be at second base. Which is vitally important with the Kamehameha Warriors trailing this one by 2 in the top of the 7th.
Okay, so looks like the plate ump's going to give way to the.
So Coach Benny talked to the plate ump. Now he'll head out to talk to one of the base umps.
Yeah, like I said again, the little bit of controversy there is whose call was it? You know, if the base ump said he had it all the way and he was going to go out, the ball was hit pretty hard, so I don't know how far he could have gotten out in the outfield to make that call, but okay, so end of discussion right there.
So back to the softball situation. You've got Komoku at second base and Kamehameha at the plate, the cleanup hitter.
Okay, like you always say, you know, how much does that run in second base mean? Well, you know, in terms of the score, not a heck of a lot, right? So Raiders here willing to trade outs for runs here, right? They're up 2 runs. Go get outs, right? Take care of the batters, right? You're willing to give up that run on second base. Go get outs.
One and one to Kamehameha, who comes in with 6 home runs.
Yeah, dangerous hitter in Higa right here, you know.
She represents the tying run, of course. One ball, 1 strike.
Oh, that ball's gone.
Sends that one deep and into the trees, and she does indeed tie this game. 6-6 on a 2-run home run. No doubter.
No doubter is right.
What a ball game. Six. Top of the 7th.
Yeah.
Warriors still batting, nobody out. Benny Agbayani is meeting with his team in the infield, while the Warriors rightfully celebrate. It's a tournament. Survivor go home.
That's right. Yeah, that was a no-doubter by Higa. Off the bat, Bonets did not come into play. That was...
They lost Roberta for a score on how many have hit the net and how many haven't.
Yeah. Next year we'll keep track of that, right?
Donahue now at the plate. Low for ball 1.
Yeah, if that it wasn't for the Kiavi growing, that might have reached the golf course maybe.
Nicole Donahue, the catcher, facing Agbayani. Fouls that one off, 1-1.
You know, you got to give the Warriors credit, right? They don't deviate from their game plan, right? They're up there taking hacks, right? No matter what.
Agbayani studying that wristband. Warriors scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Were held scoreless in the 4th, 5th, and 6th, and they've scored 2 here in the 7th. They're not done yet. 2 balls and 1 strike to Donahue. Great game.
Great game.
Awesome.
Yeah, Agbayani's just got to settle down right here, come back, throw some strikes. He's been playing good D all game long here.
Donahue lines that one,
good
but
play by Sue.
By Kennedy Sue
Great play there by Sue.
for out number 1. And that brings up Tellis, the second base. She had a triple her last time up, but she was stranded at 3rd.
Yeah, you got Tellis here in this situation, but you got Lum on deck, you know, and Lum smoke on that first time up too with a home run, so shucks. Gotta go get her though here.
Tellis sends that one to right. Cappello
good play by Allie.
2 down.
Gosh, that's a tougher play than it looked, really. Cappello really made that look simple.
I think she got a good jump on that.
Yeah, good jump, but you know, the wind's blowing, you know, from left to right. That ball's tailing away from her, but ran that down pretty well there. Great, like you said, John, great jump by Cappello to get that one.
Destiny Lum now at the plate. Hit a solo home run in the 2nd inning. Dead center. And she bats with 2 down. Game is tied, 6-6. Top of the 7th.
Okay, Agbayani sending a message there, you know, change the approach from the Warriors. Don't let them dive into those pitches, right? Come in a little bit more. Don't let them get extended.
Ball was low. Called straight. 2-1.
Big point in the game here. We've been saying that all day long, right? Every situation is a big point in the game, but you know, Raiders can get out of this, you know, just giving up the 2. They got their shot here in the bottom of the 7th with the score tied. That's
3-1.
That's a good take there by Lum. Catcher Keely Kai asking for the umpire for a little help there. She thought that the batter alum went around.
3-1 pitch to Destiny.
Good pitch on the river again on the outside corner there by Agbayani.
Full count. One will step out of the batter's box. Wow. Count will remain full.
Yeah, I think when I used to coach third base in softball, I'd be standing more in left field. You know, shucks. 60 feet away, you know, that's too dangerous. Yeah. Then again, I'm old, right? Coach Leo Sing Chao there, you know, we still got young legs there.
Second 3-2 pitch. In for called strike 3.
Good pitch there by Agbayani. Good comeback. Okay.
So we'll go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Game is tied 7-7. If you've just joined us at a good time.
Great game.
Raiders will come to bat. Looking for a run here in the bottom of the 7th in the ILH tournament semifinal. Due up Kaylee Matsuda, Maya Ichimura, and Keely Kai. It's a fun team to watch, and there's no seniors, as we mentioned earlier.
Right.
So it'll be a fun team to watch next year.
That's right. You know, like Coach Benny mentioned, you know, this experience here through this season has been, you know, invaluable to this young team here. We saw early on too, even during the season, getting some of the younger pitchers some action in Baba and Yuzul, just with the idea that giving them some innings just to give them that experience going into next season.
Just a quick programming note, on Monday, the ILH championship game will be played between Iolani and Punahou at Alawai Field. No spectators allowed, but we'll get the live stream camera up for you to enjoy that one. Right. Scheduled to start at 4 p.m. Double elimination. Punahou got their win over Iolani. Iolani had a chance to close it out, but they will rematch on Monday afternoon. Matsuda looks at ball 1.
Again, like I mentioned, the Raiders sticking with their game plan, right? Not trying to do too much.
Raiders trailed this one after 3, 4-0, and fought back.
Good hack there by Matsuda. Yeah, kind of setting up, you know, a little different strategy there. Coach Benny calling off the bunt or the slash, and Matsuda getting a good hack at that pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike. Foul back again into the screen. Raiders trailed it 4-0. Then after scoring in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, led it 6-4. Warriors came back with 2 in the top half of the 7th. On that 2-run home run by Kamehameha. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Matsuda. Rabe. That one's in the dirt. Full count. Madison Rabe has gone all the way for the Warriors.
Job of working the count here by Matsuda. Stay disciplined, stay down in the zone here.
3-2 pitch. We'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes. That one's lined over Coach Cappello's head.
Yeah, Matsuda's been timing up pretty well today. You know, even with 2 strikes, even with the slash hit, she's been on time with a lot of her swings here.
The third 3-2 pitch. That one singled into left.
Yeah.
By Matsuda.
Good piece of hitting there by Matsuda.
So the Raiders get their leadoff hitter on in the bottom half of the 7th. Good job by Kaylee Matsuda. And that brings up Maya Ichimura. That was a battle. That was the third 3-2 pitch. Kaylee sent that one through the hole.
Great job. This is like a bunt situation here. Even though Ichimura had the inside the park home run last time up, you know, Coach Benny, we're going to stick with their game plan. Get that runner on, get that runner over.
One-oh pitch, that is laid down. McClinton over to Tellez, covering at first.
Little different play, a little bunt and run there. Matsuda going on the pitch. McClinton making a good play there.
One down, and Matsuda now at second.
Okay, so you got good wheels in Kai and Fukuda up. See what the Raiders do here in this situation.
Keeley looks at ball 1. Matsuda at second. Called straight. Count evens at 1-1. Keeley singled her last time up.
Okay, so you know Robbie's going to try and come up in the zone a little bit here. Get Kai to pop it up. Bunt.
Clinton with it.
Oh, good play by McClinton.
2 down. Runner advances to third.
Kai, I mean, flying down the line. It was a bang-bang play, but great play by McClinton. And again, Tellis, impressive getting over there in time, too. Okay, so we got 2 outs. Fukuda. Now, the Warriors are not fooled with this 2-out situation here. They know Fukuda's just trying to put that ball in play, probably a slap or a bunt situation here for her. So they don't want to play too deep. Fukuda hitting from the left side, too.
Here's Mila Fukuda. Ball 1. She had a discussion with Coach Agbayani before she came to the plate, and now Benny's giving her some additional instructions.
Fukuda looking to chop one here if she's swinging, right? Get on top of one, pound that thing in the ground and beat it out.
Fouls back to 1-0 pitch.
Yeah, a little under that, yeah. You know, Robbie's going to stay up, right? Not help out Fukuda by letting her get on top of any pitches, right? Don't want to stay down. She's going to try and throw it up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah. 2 down. 6-6. Bottom of the 7th. Runner at third.
There's that rise ball.
2-1. Mila Fukuda sends that one into the gap.
It's a ball game.
In for the hit, and Matsuda scores.
Awesome piece of hitting there.
And the Raiders have won this semifinal and earned the trip to play for the ILH championship.
Big hit by Mila Fukuda.
Wednesday.
Great piece of hitting right there by her. You know, again, not battled.
Raiders win it 7-6. Mila Fukuda driving in Kaylee Matsuda. Kaylee had a single on that third 3-2 pitch through the hole on the left side. And Mila came through with that nice shot into the gap for the game-winning RBI.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, early on, the Warriors looked like they were going to run away with it a little bit, right? You know, jumped out to that big 3-0 lead, and the Raiders just kind of battled back one by one. You know, and Warriors never gave up either, right? Big home run by Kamehameha to tie it up in the top of the 7th. And then Mila Fukuda with the game winner there.
And now the Raiders to sing the Iolani alma mater.
Very good. Very good rendition of the alma mater, too, by the girls.
Good student athletes,
Excellent.
good singers.
Great singers. I don't think they make us old baseball guys sing the alma mater. We'd be too terrible at it, probably.
Both verses,
yeah,
Dean.
Totally, yeah. Yeah, that was a great game, though, John.
It was 7 runs on 8 hits for the Raiders. They had 1 error, 6 runs, 12 hits for Kamehameha, and 3 errors. And like we said, we'll say it again, Wednesday at McKinley.
Wednesday.
No spectators, but it will be broadcast on OC16, our friends at Spectrum. So tune in and see this team. Fun team to watch. They'll be playing Marinol, who is another fun team and a very powerful, very good team, the #1 seed in the ILH.
Yeah, again, 2 contrasting styles, you know. Marino very similar to Kamehameha in there, that they got a lot of big gun power hitters there. Raiders prove, you know, you play your game a little bit, right? Get that first person on and anything can happen.
And, you know, the ILH softball title, somewhat elusive. You know, we think about the state title won in 2019 under Coach Benny Agbayani. That was the 3rd for Iolani School. And the first since back-to-back titles, coached by Christian Mubakuro in 1999 and 2000. But the last Iolani ILH softball championship, 2009.
Wow.
Their coach, Lance Watanabe.
Right.
So well, good luck to the Raiders in that one. And
yes, definitely.
Tune in, see how that one unfolds. Thanks to Mr. Reed Uweki, class of 2018.
That's right, hardest working guy on campus right there.
That's probably, that is the case.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to find someone who works harder than Reed, and he helps us set all of this up. We would not be able to do this without
Definitely
Reed.
not.
Thanks to the athletic department, Mo, for his assistance. Thank you to you, sir, Coach Dino Namine.
Oh, it's always fun, John. I look forward to these things, you know.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Like we said, you know, we should put in for a little, you know, this could be a side gig here or something, right?
We'll talk.
Yeah.
I'm John Tamanaha, signing off, saying we hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And aloha from Alawai Neighborhood Park.